You just bought a fifth wheel. Now, how in the world do you pull it? We're going to show you how to hook up a fifth wheel to your truck. When you're hooking up a fifth wheel, you want to make sure that you're not crooked and you line it up straight to the actual fifth wheel. We're going to back it up, and I'm actually going to pull forward a little bit. And don't take a shortcut. If you're a little bit crooked, take the time, go out and redo it. One of the first things that you want to do is you want to make sure that this is up high enough for your hitch to go underneath it. And to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to lift up the jacks just with the push of a button here. Okay, you always want to make sure not to forget to drop down the tailgate. You want to have this lip down a little bit, because when it connects, it's going to have to adjust a little bit, but what you don't want to do is have it caught. So push it a little bit forward, it'll adjust it. Make sure that you can see these teeth right there. Make sure this is open. If not, it's just going to push the fifth wheel back. We always keep our cords up in here. You want to make sure that they're not going to get caught with anything or pinched, because then you could lose your lights and your power and your brakes. I always like to back the truck up and get it real close, and that way I can see how high or low I need to go. So we've got a little bit of adjusting with the fifth wheel, so I'm going to drop that down and then we're going to back it up. Now that we've got the height adjusted and everything is set to go, all we need to do is back up the truck and it's going to lock in. Now that we've locked it in by pulling the lever forward, it's really simple. You just take this pin and you drop it in the hole. Make sure it's secured. This is your emergency brake. If something were to happen and your fifth wheel went loose, this will stop the brakes on the fifth wheel. So what I do is I put it right on here and you're set. Now that we've got the fifth wheel hooked up to the truck, we are going to just put up the tailgate, and you want to make sure that the brakes and the lights are working. So we pull this out, it's really simple, and plug it in. Before you hit the road, you want to make sure that you test your lights. We test the left, the right, the brakes, and the emergency signal. Now that we've got the fifth wheel all hooked up, it's time to enjoy the open road.